Witajcie w kolejnym odcinku. Skończy się w tym miejscu. Uratowano nas. Ale czyżby na pewno? Mam nadzieję, że na pewno. Kurczę. No kurczę. Oh shit! Ale teraz po prostu soundtrack jakiegoś westerna, co? Adam Sporka. Pozdro dla Adama Sporki w sumie. O, cóż za wspaniałe nazwisko. Polskie nazwisko Grunwald. Doskonale. To zdecydowanie polskie nazwisko, nie? Grunwald. Fajne mieć nazwisko Grunwald, nie? Fajnie się kojarzy zawsze dla Polaków zwłaszcza. Nie, no i powiedzcie mi, że to nie jest Wiedźmin, kurczę. No, widoczki niczym z Witchera, Wiedźmina. No i tutaj też widoki podobne jak w Wiedźminie, co? Bo... No przywieźli nas na, kurczę, taczce, nie? Jak po prostu początki Wiedźmina, nie? Przywieziony do Kermoren. Patrz. Dobra, homecoming, czyli powrót do domu, coś takiego, nie? Przebudzenie, kurczę. Zwołajcie majstra! Trzeba tutaj uratować chłopaka, czyli mnie. Save your parents. Kurczę, czyżbym miał koszmar? No, to nie mogę już grać, kurczę. Nawet nie wiedziałem, myślałem, że to jakaś pokazówka. Tak. I co za mózg wymyślił, że tak to będzie wyglądać, nie? Czy... shit. Mogą ich uratować. Dobra. Wiadomo, w śnie jak widać tutaj jesteśmy niepokonani. Dobrze. Przynajmniej nieco to moment z Assassin's Creed Unity, kiedy tam ta wieża Eiffla, nie? Jest. Tak. Eiffla. I kurczę, Niemcy atakują, kurczę, w XVI wieku, czy tam w którym? No w XVI. Ach.
There's work to be done. Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Jakbyś zgadło.
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
A to jest ta, kurczę, dziewczyna, co z nią tańczyłem, nie? Znaczy, no, będę tańczył. Na intrze macie, jak tańczymy. Nie, tym zajebiste intrze. Moim, kurczę. Faco.
Where am I?
Where am I?
In Skalitz?
No.
We're at my uncle's mill in Ratay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
O, dobrze. Troszkę się naszemu bohaterowi przyspało.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
No to po prostu witamy w klubie, nie?
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radzik he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak. Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Ratay Mill, my uncle's mill at Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzik?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzik, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
No to nieźle.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
No troszeczkę nas tutaj sponiewierało jeszcze troszeczkę, nie? Tak inaczej się chodzi, mi się wydaje. Moim zdaniem. Czy tutaj są moje rzeczy? To jest zdecydowane pytanie. Moje chyba. Bierzemy wszystko. No zawsze to jest coś, nie? Eat from pot. Dobrze. Hello? Mr. Kucharz. Bardziej chief, nie? What counter axe. To jest chyba najlepsze? To nie jest najlepsze. To jest najlepsze, kurczę. Jakaś maczeta, kurczę. A tak swoją drogą straciliśmy nasz rodzinny miecz, kurczę, niestety. O, Bianca Ring, kurczę. Przydałoby się jakiegoś Tatara, kurczę, zbroja, co? Ale bym, kurczę, walczył. Jungful, tak? On tak powiedział, kurczę? Młody głupiec? I'm hearing thanks for taking care of me.
Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peszek, and I'm the miller here.
Peszek.
You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole
Jestem
weeks while you
Peszek.
were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body. only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him.
Miller Peshek sent me. He's very sorry, but by mistake he didn't give you the full weight of flour last time. He says you should come and get the balance.
That rogue. How much is it?
Half a sack. That's nothing to sneeze at.
It certainly isn't. I'll go there right away.
Christ wound. Nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh shit, there's nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring? Oh, the stench makes me want to puke. Peshek will pay for this.
Och, jak wspaniale. Ale gra naprawdę mi się podoba. Nie wiem jak wam. Znaczy patrzę po wyświetleniu, że wam też kurczę się podoba, więc... Jak najbardziej. Znaczy tego jeszcze odcinka nie widziałem, nie? Ale poprzednio miało zajebiście dobrą oglądalność. W sumie też może dlatego, że to była premiera dopiero tej gry. No, taki szczegół.
Good health to you.
Can you tell me... Do you know anything about those Cumans?
The heathen scum that Sigismund brought here. Why do you even ask? You've seen with your own two eyes what they're capable of.
What about the Skalitz folk?
God sent them to punish us for our sins. They don't work, they just idle around begging. And you want to keep a close eye on your belongings when they're around. I'll be glad to see the back of them.
What do you think about everything that's happened?
I don't concern myself with the doings of my betters. But this mess isn't good for business. Them two brothers should sort things out between themselves without dragging us into it. I don't give a damn who's king, but that usurper from Hungary has gone too far.
That's all. There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy, Hal. Hold your horses. If the ring wasn't on the corpse, the executioner must have taken it before he buried the body.
I can see where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Clever lad. Only I wouldn't recommend talking to him about it. He's a bit touchy on the subject of robbing the dead. It'd be better to pinch it from his house.
All right, I'll go and find that ring.
It should be in a trunk somewhere in the house. And look here, Henry. Do you know how to get past a lock?
Get past the lock? You mean jemmy it off with a crowbar?
No, you don't. I mean the delicate, gentle art of opening it quietly and with sensitivity, like popping a young maiden's cherry.
I have some experience.
All right. I'm glad to hear you're not as clumsy as you look. Here's a lockpick for the job.
Have you eaten yet?
Yes, it was very good. Did you bake it yourself?
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
No i to jest fajna baba, nie? Fajna baba, no. Taka jak Czeszka powinna wyglądać, a nie jakaś czarnoskóra. A właśnie może dlatego czarnoskóra taka troszeczkę była, żeby, wiecie, poprawność polityczna była, nie? Ale jak wiadomo, każdy czarny to ostatni, znaczy pierwszy, nie? Ginie. Przeciwnie, nie pierwszy, ale ostatni ginie. No, znaczy, no, przeciwnie, nie ostatni, a pierwszy, kurczę, czarny zawsze ginie. Dobrze. Bo w tym okresie to czarnych tutaj nie powinno być i nie ma na całe szczęście. Bo to byłoby zbyt LGBT. Nie, nawet nie wiem czemu LGBT, nie, ale tak, bo oni zawsze bronią tych czarnych. Byli Afro-Czesi, nie?
Could do with a bite to eat.
Te są piękne. Jak wiecie, jestem bardzo fanem Alexa i lubię jak najlepsze drewno. No i te drzewa są doskonałe, wiele nawet lepsze niż w Reflexie. Myślę, że to nie jest możliwe, nie? Bo w Wiedźminie były fantastyczne drzewa, w Reflexie jeszcze lepsze były te drzewa. A tutaj, kurczę, masakra. Grafika właśnie najlepiej na drzewa spojrzeć, nie? I to już... Wiesz jaka to jest grafika, po drzewach można to odkryć, ale fajne pisy. O, doskonale, nawet charyzma. No, spoko. W sumie to nie jest dziwne, nie?
This is a bit awkward, but recently you buried a convict, and this convict was a family man. He left 3 young children, and I thought it might ease their hearts if I gave them the ring their father had on him in his final hour. I'm sure you wouldn't bury him with such a valuable thing.
Children, you say? You're right, I do have the ring. But actually, it's a worthless bauble. You can have it for a few groschen.
Thanks, but I'm not interested.
Why don't you make your bloody mind up what you want?
Ale powietrza. Ładnego ma miecza, kurczę, frajer. Też tak jak kiedyś miałem, tylko że mnie ukradli, nie? Nie no, tu go się nie da okraść, kurczę, on jest zbyt podejrzliwy. No nie mów pisze. Dobrze. O, zajebiście. Mamy to wszystko. Czy to troszeczkę jak w... Jak to się ta gra nazywała? Mount and Blade, nie? To podobnie wygląda. Ale świnia. Maciora, nie? Baba. Nie, zabijacie po prostu jak kurczę w Minecrafcie. Nie no, czy... Kurczę, zmęczyłem się, aż tak świnia była aż tak silnym bossem. No na razie to nie jest dla mnie, jak widać. Walka z takim przeciwnikiem jest za ciężkie, ewidentnie ten przeciwnik był. Obrabujmy tę jego farmę. Tak, doskonałe miejsce na po prostu skrzynkę obok drzwi.
This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
Do Peszka musimy już wracać znowu. Obrabować mogę to? No mogę, tylko że tutaj specjalnie nic nie ma, nie? Bo już wziąłem wszystko z tej skrzynki. Coś tutaj jeszcze jest. Nic tam oczywiście, moi drodzy, nie było. Więc wracamy sobie tutaj do naszego miasta.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabila of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad, and I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
Come on, I'm not some peasant. I'm Sir Radzig's blacksmith and I need to speak with him.
All right then, go ahead.
No idziemy, kurcz. Doskonale. Wow. Cóż za bieda, patrzcie. Wow, to takie te namioty, to wiecie, rybackie sieci, nie? Takie rzeczy. O, aż tak, kurczę. Aż taka bieda, kurczę, tak żebrają. No, kiedyś tak było, kurczę. W sumie nadal jest. W których miejscach w sumie nie trzeba długo szukać, czyż nie?
What's going on?
Orders of his lordship.
You want to pick over my personal effects? You can't be serious.
Oh yeah, a likely story.
As you wish.
Are you yanking my pizzle? Hand over all the stolen goods you have. I'll be keeping an eye on you. Now you can enter. Hey, watch it.
No kurcz. Mogłem od razu do Peszka iść, nie? Ja tutaj po tym mieście się szlajałem. No słabo. No, muszę przyznać, że no słabo to wyszło.
God be with you.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
He's strict but just. Thank God for him. He don't get mixed up in nothing like that, Sir Radzig. So you don't see no one attacking us.
To zaliczy mi teraz to zadanko, czy nie? Co?
Jesus Christ be praised.
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
Stolen goods? Thanks, but no thanks. I'm not a thief.
Tell me something about yourself.
There's nothing much to tell. I was born at the mill, I live here, and I'll surely die here. But before I do, I've plenty of work to do, and I hope I live to see peace in this land again.
Can you tell me something about the other millers?
There's a couple of other fellows around here in my trade. Wojciech in Kohelnitz, and Simon in Sasau.
What about this Simon in Sasau?
An odd one he is, a loner who don't talk much. But he's as dogged as a hunting hound once he gets his teeth into anything. He won't let go until he sees it through, even if he has to walk over dead bodies.
Tell me about Wojciech.
He's young and hot-blooded, with a short temper. But he's a fine fellow when you get to know him. His heart's in the right place, and he's always willing to lend a helping hand. Unfortunately, he got himself into a feud with that usurer, the merchant Wolfram Pruder. A slimy bastard he is, and now they're sworn enemies.
No niezbyt tutaj usiądę, kurczę. No na tej leżę. Hello.
What is it?
What is it? No troszeczkę, kurczę... No 24, troszkę tak późno, nie?
Good health to you.
Miller Peshek from Ratai sent me with this ring for you.
A ring?
Here it is.
Useless fucking bauble. You must be Henry, right? Peshek told me about you.
What the... Why did you throw it away? Do you know how much trouble I had to get it? Peshek said it was important to you.
Like I said, it's a piece of junk. It was just a test to see if you've got the balls to work for the miller. It's a custom of ours, testing fledglings in the trade with a nice little wild goose chase. We need to see if you'll be hobbled by pointless principles, or if you're willing to use your head. Congratulations. You passed the test, and now we'll have a few jobs for you.
What am I to do with these things I pilfer? No one will buy stolen goods from me.
Buying and selling stolen goods is a crime. But if they're worth something, I can make sure they're, properly cared for. Not that I'd buy them from you, but I could, store them for you. And you'll get some coin for taking care of them before.
So if someone loses something, and I happen to find it, I can bring it to you to store, and I'll get groschen for it.
That's the arrangement.
Do you need help with anything?
Just in time. There is a certain matter I need resolving. I have some scores to settle with the commander of the Talmberg Guard, and I want to get my own back. You may have heard that Sir Robard of Talmberg is a stickler for having all his gear neat and tidy.
The commander of the guard? Sir Robard? I'm already confused. Just tell me what I need to do.
It's like this. I want you to break into the Talmberg armory and steal a few Waffenrocks with the coat of arms on them.
Ah, and once Sir Robard finds some of his guardsmen's equipment is missing...
He'll see to the commander of the guard, who's the only one with keys and answerable for their safekeeping. When Robard finds out he's losing things from under his nose, he'll have him whipped. And I'll get what I'm after. Satisfaction. Take at least 5 Waffenrocks to make it a proper stink.
Consider it done. What am I to do with the Waffenrocks once I have them?
I'll burn them to get rid of the evidence. Just make sure you don't get caught.
I'd like you to teach me how to be better at stealth.
Certainly.
O, no właśnie. I tutaj już
I'd
nam
like to
tutaj...
practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Tutaj już się inne rzeczy nad nami otwierają, nie? Inne umiejętności. Fajnie, fajnie.